Hello everyone, welcome to your Watanabe channel. We have Priyanka along with us and we have a very special guest. He is one of our very good subscribers, I would say. He's been following Watanabe channel since a very long, and today we thought of bringing him on board to discuss about his journey with us. And he's coming from a very different background other than the finance background. He is from animation and gaming, and currently he's not in India, he is in UAE, and from there he is watching us. So we have international followers as well. So without any ado, let me just bring him on board. His name is Mr. Sachin Desai. Thank you so much for joining in, sir. Sachin, sir, would you like to introduce about yourself, please?
My name is Sachin Desai. I've been working in animation and gaming since last 17 years and been trading since 2017. That is the thing only. I started with, as usual, retailer guys equity, then with a bit of mature about the future and options. So last year I came to know about Quora, and then he started this Watanabe, and I'm following you guys since 5th or 6th of April for that month. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Actually, our show started, I guess, on 31st of March, right, Priyanka?
Yes. It started on 31st.
Okay, that's quite early. And since when did you started trading? Like before Watanabe, what was your journey, and since when did you started trading?
As a regular guy, after 15, 16 years of your career, you start to look after second source of income. That point of time, I come across the trading because few of my colleagues and few of my schoolmates are doing it. So, and usually we used to watch news channels, get a call from them and invest here and there. Then sometimes you get money, sometimes you lost money. Then you started to read about other people's blogs, YouTubes. Then you figure out there are some books about chart patterns. Then you get it, the books, you read the books. So I went through all the chart patterns, then delivery percentage, then some indicators like MACD, RSI, then combination of these, make the strategy, take the back test of it. And eventually that also don't work for me. Then I matured it. Then I started to look for the open interest. People started to say the data is an UI, chart is a history, data is a forward looking, that kind of stuff. So read the open interest, how it works. Then so options, theta, gamma, the vertical spread, diagonal spread, butterfly, and condors, that kind of stuff. So I learned about it. And eventually in that process, I made one website also called nifty.com that is for the intraday, but it is just for just namesake. It doesn't do anything much great. And last year, I came to know about the Quora because of Ashish Gupta. I'm a follower of Ashish Gupta. He morely insists on the testy trades. So I went through a lot of their videos. I came to know about the Quora, and then I went through his YouTube channel. Like I searched on YouTube, I found some videos of Quora, which is of 6-7 years old, and he's addressing BLC and some podcast. Then luckily I was in India and I buy this book, High Probability of Trading. And I read it completely, but frankly, I didn't get an idea how to do the trading with this book. So last of the March, then I have given some few looks here and there. I was not keenly following you guys, but then you started to come online and do the trading. And then I came to know, okay, that book means he's using that book here.
Okay.
He has a lot of ideas, but how to implement those ideas, I don't understand. So when I check out your videos, how you put the trade, what is the logic behind it, what's the rationale behind it, then I came to know about it. So 3 months, I thoroughly follow you guys. You went from drawdown from you started with 2 lakhs to you went down to 1,65,000. Then I was thinking, I was worried a bit, I will come back, but eventually he came back. So after 3 and 4 months of trading, you guys came in profit, I guess.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
And you put it, let's try copy your trades. So I started to guess. Like when you put the trade there, I started to guess what will the limit order, what is your thinking, because that is a more important thing as a when this hand holding of the Quora will go after some times, you have to be independent on yourself.
Yes.
So that's the way I started to guess, and sometimes my guess started to come right. That Quora is a straddle away guy. He always go for straddle away out of the money for shorting the puts or call, and he came with some backtested result, and then he put the limit order. Like last expiry was very roller coaster for me. I went from 5,000 profit to minus 30,000 loss to again 5,000 profit, and eventually it is end of 5,600 profit. But I just hold it because Quora goes with time-based stop loss rather than monetary like stop loss. He always like he's mentioned many times in his video. He went for the time-based stop loss, T plus 1 day, T plus 5 day, T plus 60 days. So that is the thing. So I think I'm planning to go with you till next month, September. You're going to end this, right? It's
Yes,
2 quarters.
yes.
We're hoping for another season, but we're not sure. But yeah, our first season ends at September.
It's September. Yes.
I don't call myself as a trader. I'm not a full-time trader. I'm just learning like with you, with handholding of Quora, and get some knowledge about it. Sometimes I deviate from your trades because yesterday I did the same thing. Bit of 95% your trades only I follow.
Okay.
That is the thing.
So like how do you manage, like, you know, you just put the trades and like you only trade in the 9:15 slot like what we do, and the 3 o'clock, or in between do you change your positions, or like exit few, like how do you trade in that aspect?
Luckily I'm in UAE, so it's a 1.5 year above before the India timeline. So it's here around 7:45 market starts.
Okay.
So no issues for me to get the trades like you. And luckily 3:15 it's UAE time at 2 p.m. around 2 p.m. So it's a lunch time. Okay. Nobody bothers me in office that what you're doing about it. Because really copy you guys. I don't do any deviation from it. But sometimes like on your end, you're supposed to get 3,900 call, but I can't buy it because my money is little less. 600 call, that sort of things, deviation I do. Nothing much.
What's your trading capital currently? Like, can you disclose it if you don't mind?
Can you see my screen or just?
Yeah, you can share your screen.
Post disabled participants.
Yeah, now you can. Yeah, now you can. I just changed it.
So can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
So here it is my login account. I'll refresh it for you guys. So if you go to funds, you can see on around this 21st, I added 12.
Okay, 2 lakhs.
And this is my, again I refresh it. This is profit and loss. So if I go last 30 days, get report, we'll come to know I earned around 40,000.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Charges and 36,000 is this time. So around 2 weeks, I got it around 18%, right? After tax, after charges, not tax. So that is nice. And I also started to maintain the
trading journal.
Yeah. Awesome. That is the most lucrative thing you have done. I was looking for such a kind of
trading journal.
So here it is my trading journal. I just copied it and just edited. So this is the, but showing me here sum of 38,000, but maybe you do because sometimes what happened, I do buy the call and then figure out that that call is not what you guys have bought it. So sometimes I'm selling it and it might give me $100, 200, but that's the reason it's around 38,000. But Back office is 40.
40,600. Wow. The
Means
trading.
even if we consider minimum that's showing as net profit and loss, 36,000 on 2 lakhs is still more than 10 to 15%, I would say.
10%.
Yes. So, yeah, and in last 1 month, you have almost around 18% associated. 2 weeks. Yes,
22nd, here you
Yeah.
can see 21 to 22nd I started trading. So last week.
Yes, correct. It's just, I guess, almost 10 to 12 days only already, right?
2 weeks only. Two expiries I've traded.
2 weeks. Yeah, correct. Okay. So in last 2 weeks, you have just earned 18%, and that's a very good number. So I mean, in the market, I would say.
Yeah, it was really great.
Only
Like
because I copied your trade. People usually go for 4 months for 4% a month, 4%, 3-4%. They say that. This is too much.
Even me, I in my personal trading, I also aim for maximum of 5%. That is very like, in good times I can achieve 5%. Otherwise, I can't. Like, that is how my trading has always been. This is really amazing because I'm in the show. I can't put in the trades at that time. So that is the reason why I'm not copying his trades. But I'm learning, like, being with Quora, associated with Quora, I understand few things. So I think even I'm hoping to start trading like him in the future, near future.
Yes.
He's a very good trader. That's for sure.
And he's smart also, like in maths, I would say. That's something I appreciate about him.
Yes. Luckily, my wife is doing data science course. She wants to start her career after the child. Is almost 4 years. So she's doing the data science course, and with this money only, I purchased the Option IQ subscription, and he has one bigger course of. And at this point of career, if you got it, his guidance, then it's very much, because I'm just hoping that this kind of training, if I got it around 2017, I would have been a full-time trader. Might be, I don't know. Just guessing.
Okay. So Sachin, I mean, that was like really brilliant journey, I would say. I mean, I should I say that you're a great fan follower of Quora?
Yeah. Really,
I mean,
like
people,
and how he trolled other people also. I always show to my wife that he's trolling other people. So we laughed. Very good logic when he's scolding the other people. So like there are many YouTube gurus. They come up, they post something, but they don't have backtest. They don't know what exactly that means. And then he started to go into the, each and every details and show how their posting is wrong. How you calculate that is wrong. So that is both. I can't say I can judge both of them, but still he goes on details of each and everything.
Okay. So, Sachin, are you aware about our contests that we run like every week? In fact, every day, I would say, and on our Hindi channel as well as, weekly contests.
Yes, I am aware of it, but unfortunately, I'm not able to part it because when I go home, my daughter is waiting for me to start play. So my time is allocated.
Okay. Maybe your wife can do that.
Yeah, she is cooking that point of time when I'm taking care of
it. Okay. But you are aware about it.
Aware about it, and I can win it definitely easily because I'm following you guys daily basis. So I can definitely, if I participate, I will definitely win it.
Okay. So would you recommend a channel to others?
I've already done it. I've already done it on Twitter. I already discussed these things with my few of the colleagues. There's one guy from Hungary who joined it recently. So yesterday only I sent him the link about it. So he's going through it. Okay,
so Priyanka, have you made the note of it? We do not have only national followers, we have international followers with us, okay? Yeah. So, I mean, any other content you would like us to add or remove in case you would want to share with us?
I think as such, just at the whenever you're closing this PM and AM show, just consolidate the things like we have a most of the times you do it that we have this call spread or this put spread, we have short of this position or this kind of stuff. That is enough the things because sometimes you forget. So again, when you close it, again go and check whether my positions are right with you, are in line with you. That's the reason. And second, I many times I request Quora regarding how we calculate the limit orders for it. That is more important thing that you guys come up with. Because yesterday I remember you guys have shorted that call around 124 and I shorted around 126. Then it went to 206. It went down to 2104. And eventually it ended up 134. At the same time, the put was taken care out of it. Put was 30 something and it was sold out. It was bought back. So that's the way how we calculate it. Like yesterday said something like it's a t plus 1 day, so it's a square root of something, and then he calculated and he say, yeah, we sold it 80, you put it for 60. So last time also it's a t plus like something days and the square root of this and that, and then he calculated and he just said. So what is the logic behind it, and think if we can explain it with some examples, that will be great. Yesterday was a Friday, so it's 4 days before the expiry. So he knows that today it's going to be around 20% of the decay. Okay, so he calculates with some square root of it.
I'll put across Quora and we can make that happen.
On Friday he get 20%. Monday he might go 30%. Tuesday he might go 40%, and Thursday he might go. He always go for 5 rupees of 5 rupees, 4 rupees, right? Before that kind of stuff. So how you calculate that thing?
Okay.
That is important. And that is a good book. I'm second time I've started to read about it. But the way he can make a CD out of this Watanabe channel and then he can add it into this one. That will be a great one. Like we used to get a 3D Max or some C++ books, college books, and they have some CD, how to use that one to projects. That kind of project.
That is a great suggestion because not only theory, practically also wherever we have implemented, it is there. Karke. Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, we will tell this to Quora about, this new suggestion. I wasn't aware of this,
I read this book twice, but I still not able to understand how to use that book.
Okay.
But by watching your channel, I came to know how to use this book.
Okay. Okay, so my next question to you, Sachin, is what have you learned so far from us?
Trade management, you put the limit orders, the trade bookkeeping, and how we calculate the monthly returns, the Sharpe ratio, beta, what alpha. So these kind of things are more important if you're looking at this as a serious business, because in business you have to generate returns quarter basis. So here you can do it. Because any other business, if you go there, there are some 18-15% ROC per year. So with this kind of stuff, you also can achieve without having hustles of manufacturing unit or some managing some guys here and there. So that is a nice things what I've learned from this.
Okay. Any other suggestion you would like to give to our viewers?
Yes, please watch the video, like it, share it, subscribe it, because this is you can't have such kind of things. Many people have started the things, but those are all offline. Here it is online, while the market is going with the real money, real trades. So that's the thing.
Yes, something I really like about Quora, just a minute, is that the transparency, like everything, even if we made losses, we ensured that we are sharing our losses, and with tweet, like, and proper videos on that also, that yeah, okay, today we made so and so losses, or whenever we made profits, we were like, yeah, these are the profits that we made. So on an average, we were never hiding. So that was one of the best things I liked about Quora, that there's nothing hidden. Everything is right in front of our viewers. Okay, can you show us the book again? And would you recommend any chapter from that? Like, which is your favorite chapter from the book?
This is the book. Can you see? I think
High
it's
profit. No, it's not coming properly. Maybe because the background. Okay, high profit trading patterns by
yeah, it
Quora.
is Quora, yeah.
Yes.
And in that, there is a day wise is there. Like Monday is like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, the market goes on positive node.
Yes,
That
sir.
is more
Okay.
important. Then on Friday, Monday regularity, that is also important. So this kind of trade you can do it regularly. So that is
Mhm.
one of the things. But when I read the book, I didn't get an idea how to use that. So by watching your trades, I came to know how should one take a trade on these ideas.
Okay.
And
Alright.
thanks again that because of this only I started to read out any research paper rather than any YouTube videos. So I
Mhm.
found two research papers regarding that 52-week high zone
Mhm.
on internet, and then insider trading also. There's one research paper done by.
Mhm.
So I printed out and read it about it. So rather than taking the ideas from YouTube, it's better to have the ideas from the research papers. That is a good thing.
Okay.
Along with YouTube Telegram channels, please don't take ideas from them.
Yeah, and I am. I was stuck in the past there. I'm one of the victims. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sachin, for joining in. I mean, it's very lovely to interact with people, and to get their views or their viewpoint. I mean, it actually increases our responsibility that okay, someone is actually following us, and we need to put ourselves up so that the others are also moving up. Thank you so much for joining in. Thanks, Priyanka.
Thank you.